So you join me in the forest. Believe it or not, I've never actually played this game before. I've played this game, I would say, about maybe 30 minutes or so. And I didn't really play much more of it. As you can see, I just built myself a basic shelter. A lovely little fire. And I've learned how to drink water, as well as gather some food and cook it. Also, I've gathered some resources as well as crafted myself a crafted club. Collected stuff from the suitcases, as well as got myself a nice lovely old pot for boiling some water. Managed to discover quite a couple of different things around here so far, which is actually this lake over here, not far away from my shelter. You can actually drink from this, which is very, very handy. But of course, we have found ourselves a little shelter, which I found the pot in. A lot of people are dead there, so something to keep an eye on. We did actually kill our first enemy. Just looked like a normal cannibal, I believe they're called in the forest. That's why we've crafted ourselves a nice lovely skull club, with obviously the remainder of the bones of that said cannibal. We haven't run into anyone else yet, so we're playing this on normal mode. Like I said, we have got ourselves a nice lovely cabin, and today we're just basically going to gather some resources and start exploring. We've got ourselves a nice lovely club, and we already have ourselves a good axe. And I haven't really got further much information on the game apart from what I've just told you. So, I'm just going to put these marigolds in here and see what the marigolds actually do. Health mix. So that's aloe vera. With some other plants as well. I'm going to remove all on there. So what does the tree sap do? Damage weapon, speed weapon. Okay, repair tool. What does... So leaves we know that replenish fire. We do have a lizard skin, which increases the armor. And we can wear it as well. Stealth armor. So we need 15 leaves to create some armor, which is completely fine. Like I said, we have our humble abode and it's not going to go anywhere. I think the best thing we need to do now is to gather some food, cook it off, and then we're going to dry it. So we actually need to build ourselves a little drying rack. And what I'm going to do with this said drying rack, if we bring up our little survival book, we've head to our food area. We're going to need 5 sticks. Shouldn't be that tasking. I think we already have some sticks. So, can we... Okay, we don't have enough sticks, but we're sure we can find some. Just like that. Cool. We have ourselves a drying rack. So what I'm going to do is, here we have ourselves the fire, which we just destroyed. And then we're going to actually do ourselves some drying. But I want to build like a bit of a wall, if I can. I believe we can build a wall. Log holder, rock holder, custom walls. So I don't know exactly what that even means. Custom wall. Ah, okay. I kind of see what they're doing here. Okay, so what's that then? How many logs is that? 6 logs. So we already have some logs. We can kind of just use these logs that we chopped down earlier to build ourselves our nice lovely thing. We're going to chop down some trees and then I'll be back once we've kind of built ourselves a little shelter. So now as night draws in, we've decided to build ourselves a bit of a wall around our base. I'm only building this for temporary measures, of course, as we're going to explore a bit more. But the night is rolling a bit more, and we are hungry. So I think we need to actually get ourselves a little fire going. So let's open up our little survival book and let's click our basic little fire. Let's place it not in the way of the door. Let's place it over here. And then let's place our thingy sticks. Let's bring our little lighter out because we need to be able to see things. I think I did have some sticks around here. I'd be surprised if I didn't. I believe that's enough. Is it just 2 sticks, isn't it? There we go. 2 lovely sticks. Now, let's light this bad boy. There we go. See, that is wonderful. And then we can actually use some of this to stoke the fire. Turn off our little torch. We can start cooking things, which we actually don't have at all. What we need to look to do is to actually gather ourselves some stuff. But I think we're actually going to sleep. Wait till daytime. It allows us to do that. Here we go. Allows us to do it. So hopefully we wake up. Here we go. We're awake. It's morning and we are in dire need of some clear water, which we can actually gather from the thingy over here. Equipped the pot. We can fill up the pot of water. And then we can actually take the water back to our fire and boil it. There we go. And I believe that's probably chamomile. Oh. Well, no, it's not. It's the... what is it? Marigold. Okay. It's for health benefits, I'm assuming. But while that's actually boiling... I wonder if we can gather some birds or some food. Anyway, we do need some water, so I'm going to actually grab this. Just going to stoke the fire, keep it going. So we've drank some water, that's really nice. And our lovely pot is still there, so we can use that pot over and over again. We're going to need to kill some stuff. Ah, just missed the crow. There we go. We got it. So we need to cook this wonderful crow because we are going to die if we don't actually get ourselves some food in our belly. Maybe there might be some other crows rolling around here somewhere. Did hear something rustling. I don't think I see it. Anyway, let's get rid of these things. Let's get rid of that log. Okay, that food should be ready now. Cool. So we've now got our food replenished. And I just want to get rid of these logs. Cool. Okay, whoa, 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 okay. Okay, so we have whatever the hell this guy is. He's got discs around his neck. Stamina regen. Damaging our... Dodge that. We get hit with the club. Okay, yeah, we're getting a hit. Okay, he's powerful. Let's run away. Whoa, 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 whoa. I believe this guy probably has some armor. Oh no. What the hell was that? It's raining, so I'm glad that's rained because I was about to go to the water to actually get that thing washed off me. Okay, I don't think we can do anything else with this. I think it's all... Okay, he's majority of you dead, but he will attract birds, which I can kill. I can hunger myself with. So I'm going to use some of the medicine. I don't know what the medicine really does. I don't think... Okay, it's replenishing my health slowly. Yeah. We do need to carry on building our defences because I believe he may have took a bit of a blow. Some of those. Okay, let's get these trees sorted. So the humble abode is coming on very nicely. As you can see, we've actually built ourselves nice, lovely little house, little wolves around our little house. We're just actually eating at the moment, gathering some resources. We had this dead body here. It's quite ideal, even though there's flies around it and stuff. Birds do keep landing on it, and it does acts as a bit of bait for the birds to come, so we can actually kill them and then cook them on our lovely little basic fire. So look, as this one lands in, we can just go... Oh, well, I would go bonk, but I missed it. So it's never ideal. Anyway, we do have 11 more logs to gather before we can call this kind of a little base. But, yeah, we shall see. So as I'm cutting down this tree, I've just killed a couple more birds. And what we're going to do is get use of that drying rack that we install within our here. I think the drying rack is going to be very, very good. And if I serve correctly, I think the drying rack will help us with having food last longer. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to build this one more wall. I think there should be one more wooden log down here. We don't need any water yet. We don't need any food just yet, but we are obviously losing food a lot quicker than we normally would. We do have mushrooms around. I don't really want to eat those. I think they're somehow toxic. But what we're going to do is we're in fact going to finish off this thing. We only have another 7 logs to get, which is about 2 trees. We'll see once we cut this down. We are out of stamina, so we will have to wait a bit to be able to cut down this tree. I think I just heard a dog. Dogs in this? Wild dogs? It's crazy if they are. Cool. Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's get that top one installed. And let's get the remainder of these logs in motion. So we have only 3 more logs to gather. So that will be... So I'll cut down this small tree. It won't take long to cut down that small tree. Oh, this is a very long vine. I remember that being there when I joined. Joined this wonderful forest. We're going to cut down this final tree. And then we should actually be, let's say, ready for our little base and our little home. That was a close one. We nearly just destroyed our base that we built. Anyway, 1, 2, and we're complete. We do have some logs over here, but we are actually done with our lovely little base. Would you look at that? We're going to take this dead body out here. We don't really need it. And kind of store it outside. I know it's probably going to attract things. So what we're going to do now is actually cook. We're going to actually build ourselves a better fire outside of here. So we're just going to get rid of this tree stump. And then we're going to actually use some stones to build ourselves a little... Oh, there's a little hare. Wonderful. Okay. Monster. We are a monster indeed. Now let's look at our little book. I'm going to place ourselves a little fire down here. We can actually gather some things. So there's some rocks already here, which is okay. Oh, there's a little rabbit head. That's not nice. Shucks. Oh well. Anyway, we need 3 more twigs, so we can gather that from these things. And then this thing here will do as well as twigs. There we go. And then once we use that, we'll light it with our thingy. And we will give it some gusto. And then what we'll do is we'll cook that. Cook that. And I would cook the other things, but there's not really any point of cooking it just yet. I'm not going to go ahead and eat this. I'm actually going to take it off once it's ready. And then we're going to... I don't want to eat it. Allow me to take it off. Oh, okay. Okay, we can put those on a drying rack, but I don't understand what I just did there. I may have just screwed it up for me. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So I think we just actually destroyed ourselves our little fire that we created, which is not smart whatsoever. But we are actually at full hunger. It looks like I'll need to look into how to use this drying rack even more. Of course, I can hang body parts from it. I don't really want to hang body parts from it. I really want to do something else with it. I want to store food on here and be able to utilize it. Anyway, that is the forest. This is our little base so far. Of course, I'm going to learn a bit more in the background. I'm going to go ahead and investigate the drying rack situation. I believe that was one of the best methods to use in this game, is to get food. As well as start looking at things like poles and stuff, or beacons, whatever they're called, where if you go visit in caves, you can obviously map out where you've been already. Apparently that's where the storyline goes. I need to visit the caves rather than just staying and trying to survive. That is one of the factors. But I do need to kind of up my survival game with drying foods, storing things like water inside of my little like skin, or a lizard skin I think I have. I think I can use that. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But as you can see, we have a pretty nice little compound going for us here. A little shack to keep ourselves warm, I guess. And a sad little hare head as a trophy. Sad times indeed. Anyway, before it gets a bit more wild in the forest, I'd like to say thank you for joining me on this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.